YouTube, what's good again? Here with one more video. In this one I want to share basically with you guys some tips and tricks that I've been using to manage my clock, correctly. Trying to keep my hours consistent so I can possibly get more miles when I start running my recap hours. The tips basically are, when they give you a load, they give you the pickup time and the second pickup time, the drop dead pickup time, which is usually a day later. What I've been doing, I've been sleeping at the shipper. So if I'm at point A and they send me a load and it doesn't pick up until tomorrow, what I'll do, I'll go ahead and move immediately and I sleep at the shipper. This way, when I wake up, and I go there and I check in the same day, basically if they call me and said if the load is ready before the drop dead pickup time, you can go ahead, put your pre-trip in and everything, and then start your clock and get moving once you receive that load, instead of starting your clock but waiting. You're 30 miles away and they send you the load from yesterday and it doesn't pick up until the next day, like 12 in the afternoon. Instead of waiting to start your clock to drive that 30 miles to go there, then possibly don't know how long it's going to take before you actually get the load, just go ahead and go there from the day before. Sometimes you're not going to always be able to park at the shipper, but what you can do, you can find somewhere that's really close by, like 2 miles away, and then you can just PC in, or you see what I mean? Because if you're really like 2 miles away, they're not going through, because they can see it on the computer that you're pretty close. Especially if you go there and send your arrival in and check in, and then you leave and go 2 miles away and park, they're not going through for that. Sleeping at the shipper, I've been trying to be everywhere on time. Sometimes they give you these loads, they give you a lot of time on the loads to get there. Like this place that I'm at right now, I was supposed to be here, my appointment time is 10 o'clock this morning and it's 9 o'clock right now. I've been here yesterday since 9 basically, and they were going to relay the load off me. They gave me, set up a relay, and then they canceled the relay, said the guy messed up his hours, so the guy was not able to come to relay the load off me. Luckily I found that out yesterday at like 7 or 8 o'clock, and my clock was going to be reset in, my 10 break was going to be up at like in 2 hours later. So I was able to drive back to the shipper, to the receiver, and sit here and take my 10 break. Now I only have, I only have 5 minutes left before my 10 hours is up, and I'm still waiting to be unloaded. Once they call me and tell me go inside that door, I'm basically just going to drive under 5 miles per hour, because I'm here already. Drive basically 5 miles under 5 miles per hour back into a dock. Once they get this load off me, it has stopped. It has multiple stops, so I still have some time to go. So I'm not going to start my clock until they call me and tell me, hey, we took the load off, come in and get your paperwork. Once I get everything done and I'm back in the truck, I put my seal back on and I'm ready to move. That's the time when I put my pre-trip in, go ahead and do my pre-trip and start my clock. This way, once I started, I get moving immediately. The last video I was telling you guys, pretty much I feel like they be playing games with the miles. I hear a lot of drivers complain about the same thing. Like they don't want, I feel like they try not to let you hit 3,000 miles, because they know that's basically everybody's goal. And in a sense, I feel like they do. And the reason why I said that last week, even though I was complaining about it, I still came out on top. I made 3,044 miles in the 1 week. Now this week, what they did, they gave me this load. I think it was like Saturday I picked it up, and basically I'm gonna have this load for the last stop is to be delivered on the 5th, which is tomorrow. Today is Monday and tomorrow is Tuesday the 5th. So I've had that load for that long. How many miles is it? It is 800. It was 836 loaded and 339 I believe empty. You know what I mean? So that's like 1200 something miles if I'm not mistaken. And then by Tuesday I'm gonna be at 1200 miles. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No, the pay period ends Thursday night, Thursday midnight. So in order for me to get there, I need like what 1800 more miles, basically, to get up to where I need to be somewhere there about to hit the 3000 mark. And it's to run 1800 miles from between Tuesday. It's not impossible, but it's the way they give you the loads, because they're gonna give you some loads that have some long ass waiting time. The next thing I've been trying to do is basically drive 8 hours and 45 minutes a day, always trying to drive 500 miles. And what that does, once you hit your recap, you're gonna get back those hours. So if you keep them hours consistent over the period of time, when the planners look at the board, because they obviously gonna give you a load based on what your clock is set up at, how many hours you're actually gonna have, so they don't have to give you a load and relay it off you if they think you're not gonna make it or whatever. So once you start keeping your clock more consistent, the planners and your DMs are basically gonna give you more loads, because they see that you're every time and they know that you're consistent. They know you're gonna get there on time. So I try to be everywhere on time. As usual, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Any questions, any concerns, just inbox me or drop a comment down below. Peace out.